Hello, Matt from Brooks Bricks coming back again with another video. This time I've got a look at a little sort of mock I created with some inspiration from another AFOL on YouTube. And maybe you can tell by the minifig standing next to me what this might involve. Looks like a captain. Not a captain of an airline. Maybe captain of a boat, perhaps? Stick around and let's see. So, I have recently seen a number of old videos from some other YouTubers regarding some of the Ocean Explorer series ships that are out there, from the huge Technic-based one to the system-level Ocean Explorer from 2016, I believe. And then there's this one. This is a Creator 3-in-1 technically set. This is 31045, and this is actually a miniaturized version of the other Ocean Explorer ships that are out there. It comes with a submersible. You can argue at the scale that this whole thing is, that this is an actual manned submersible, with a machine hook to bring it back up and lower it into the water. And then this is actually a really nice brick built hull. I love the color of this and how everything went together. So I purchased this on eBay very recently for a really good deal. But I didn't want to keep it like this. I wanted to actually make it into a minifig level scale boat that I could use as I revamp the entire harbor area into something a lot better than what I had previously. So the question is, what can I do with something at that scale? Well, I did a tugboat. Let's have a look at that. So here it is. This is my mock modification of that 3-in-1 Creator Ocean Explorer mini version of the Ocean Explorer from 31045. You can see that I took most of the base and kept it intact here. So again, I love this hull and how it was built. Just as a look, it is all brick built. There is no plastic, or there is no floating hull here. So it is a little bit heavier than some of the plastic hulls. For example, this other one that I have here. I can find what I did with it. Just make some noise here. For example, I've got this other one sitting around that I have pending for something. This is actually pretty light. This other hull here is actually really heavy because it's all solid brick. But I love how it looks. It's really cool, especially how they used a bunch of wedge pieces and cheese slopes to create this structure for the bow. And at the end, the bottom here, but of snot set on the side kind of techniques to get things actually in place, both on the bottom and in the sides here. Pretty cool. And then you've got a couple of kind of like rubberized bumpers here on both sides, basically. I kept those intact because I like how they look. On the original boat, you'll notice that the hook was actually on the back here, so I took that off. I basically just turned this into kind of the outboard or the inboard engine point or something like that to that effect. I feel that looks a lot better. Then what I did was stripped everything off from here up, basically, to create the minifig scale level of what I was looking for the tugboat. So I did want to keep the hook here because I thought that was really cool. So I just basically integrated it into the build so it can still rotate, and it can be used to help maybe tow a ship or something like that. You know, kind of cute. But it works. Then we've got a small step ladder to get up to the main area here. This is kind of just covered up, but this would be the internal area where many figures could have been in the original size boat. But I think this works. This is kind of all just considered internal motor working area and stuff like that. Of course, then we've got a smokestack, a funnel. It looks a little big here, but you know, it works. And it does look very smokestackish for her boats. And then we come to what folks call the superstructure. And I did want to make sure I built something that could accommodate an actual minifig, the captain, for instance. So a lot of the inspiration for this actually came from another YouTuber, Old City Bricks, I believe. He actually made a video of this 3 years ago, so a lot of this is actually his design. most of this I should say is his. I put in this here. He actually created a string you can pull out with a hook on the end of that. So I changed that up. But what I did change is the front here and the roof. He used a Lego window piece, actually a train window piece it looks like, where you had 4 individual windows kind of curving around the side and the front here. I changed it up because I don't have one of those pieces for right now, to actually put an upside down windscreen piece in place, using a couple studs on side and upside down piece or bricks to accomplish that. And although you can see here, yeah, there's studs sticking up over the tile, but you know what? If you look closely at that, it actually works really well. And there, as you can see right there, there's the technique. One headlight brick attached to a snot brick, pointing down to hold that in place. And then attached on top of the snot bricks on both sides here, I just put a couple more things to kind of just round out the front above the windscreen. And then use a couple pieces to create the roof. You know, horn, small radar bar, port and starboard lights. It looks pretty good. And then inside we've got, I just have to press that back down, whoops. Steering wheel. We've got some controls here, and that could be the small throttle for the engine for the captain. You know what? This works pretty well. It is a tugboat, I think. A little awkward in scale with the funnel there and the superstructure compared to the hull, but I think it's really cute. I'm pretty happy with how this came out. So, I will put this in the harbor once I get the harbor rebuilt. But for now, I hope you enjoyed a look at my little mocked version of the Ocean Explorer Mini Creator from set 31045. Please remember to like and subscribe and comment below with your thoughts. I'd love to hear them. And as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you later.